Which team travels more, Arsenal or Liverpool? And I'm about to settle one of the biggest debates in the Premier League, and the answer will shock you. This isn't just about bragging rights, this is a hidden handicap that could secretly sabotage a team's championship dreams. We crunched the numbers for the entire 2025-26 season, every single Premier League game, every cup match, and the insane new Champions League format. The results are crazy. One of these clubs is at a massive disadvantage and it could literally cost them the title. Stick around to find which team is getting absolutely punished by their travel schedule. Hit that like button and subscribe for more. Let's go. So, how did we figure all this out? We built a projection for the entire 2025-26 season. We mapped out all 19 away games for both Arsenal and Liverpool in the Premier League. Then we added Europe. The new Champions League format means 4 brutal away matches and a bad draw can lead a team's mileage into the stratosphere. Finally, we even factored in deep runs in the FA and League Cups. We calculated every distance as a straight line. One-way trip is the only fair way to get a consistent number. Now that you know the rules, let's get the main event. The Premier League season is the foundation, and this is where you see the first insane difference between these two clubs. Arsenal has a geography cheat code. Being in London means they have a ton of super short trips every season. For all 19 league away games, Arsenal total travel is only about 2,428 miles. And that's one of the lowest in the entire league. Now look at Liverpool. Being in Northwest means their travel is absolutely brutal. They have 0 short trips and are constantly taking long-haul journeys down south. For the exact same 19 games, Liverpool travels roughly 3,428 miles. That's a whopping 1,000 more miles than Arsenal before a single European ball is even kicked. So right away, Liverpool is starting with a 1,000-mile disadvantage. But we are just getting started. This is where the numbers go insane. The new Champions League format means more games and way more travel. The draw is literally everything you could get lucky and fly to Germany, or you could get sent to the farthest corners of Europe. For Arsenal, we gave them a pretty good draw with trips to places like Paris and Munich, adding about 2,926 miles to their total. That's a lot, but it's manageable. For Liverpool, the draw could be a complete nightmare. A projected schedule could send them on insane flights to Lisbon and Athens. This would add a massive 3,507 miles to their travel. And it's not just the distance, it's the type of travel. These are midweek flights that cross time zones, completely messing with sleep and recovery. Flying east is scientifically proven to cause worse jet lag, make it almost impossible to be 100% for the weekend. After Europe, Liverpool's disadvantage is getting even bigger. The FA and League Cups are the ultimate wild cards. Getting a home draw is a gift from the heavens. A few away draw, that's a curse. Let's say both clubs have a good run. For example, a couple of away games could add around 450 miles. Not too bad. But for Liverpool, a nightmare draw could send them to Newcastle and Brighton. This would add a punishing 700 miles to the tally. This is where the fatigue really starts to crush a team. And that brings us to the most brutal part of the season. the festive fixtures. In a projected Christmas schedule, Arsenal could get 2 home games and 1 tiny away trip, totaling just 55 miles. Meanwhile, over that same 10-day period, Liverpool could get 2 monster away trips, forcing them to travel over 700 miles. Let us sink in. During the most exhausting part of the season, one team is basically on vacation while the other is on a cross-country death match. That difference means no recovery time, terrible sleep, and insane physical strain. We are about to reveal the final jaw-dropping numbers. But first, I want to know what you think. Does this much travel actually matter, or is it just an excuse? Let me know in the comments. And if you are loving this breakdown, smash that subscribe button for more crazy football analysis. Okay, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. After an entire 9-month season, what's the final verdict? Let's add it all up. For Arsenal, you take their easy Premier League schedule, 2,428 miles, a good Champions League draw, 2,926 miles, and a decent cup run, 450 miles. That brings their grand total to approximately 5,804 miles. Now for Liverpool, we take their brutal Premier League schedule, 3,428 miles, their nightmare European tour, 3,507 miles, and their grueling cup run, 700 miles. Their unbelievable grand total comes to 7,635 miles. The difference is insane. Over one season, Liverpool is projected to travel over 1,800 miles more than Arsenal. That is literally like flying from London to Istanbul and back. It's a ridiculous difference. But does any of this actually matter? Yes. According to science, it's a huge deal. Countless studies show that all this travel destroys reaction time, hurts focus, and leads to way more injuries. This isn't just about feeling tired, it's an invincible poison called travel stress that builds up all season long. For a team like Liverpool that is constantly traveling more, the fatigue just accumulates and accumulates. And yes, these are elite clubs with sports scientists, but you cannot erase the damage that thousands of extra miles on planes and buses does to the human body. It might only be a 1% drop in performance, but in a league where titles are decided by centimeters and single points, that 1% is everything. So why it's not the only factor? This hidden travel disadvantage is a real measurable handicap that Liverpool has to fight against every single season in their hunt for the title. So there you have it. The debate is officially settled by a crazy margin. Liverpool is the team that travels further. Do you think this will cost them the 2025-26 title? And which two clubs should we compare next? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the next one.